Aretha Franklin's family is speaking out, and they aren't happy with the eulogy she received at her marathon funeral service last week, delivered by the Reverend Jasper Williams Jr. Here's a little clip of what he had to say.
Black lives do not matter. Black lives will not matter. Black lives ought not matter. Black lives should not matter. Black lives must not matter until black people start respecting black lives and stop killing ourselves. Black lives can never matter.
Well, now Aretha's nephew says the Reverend spoke for more than 50 minutes, and at no time did he properly eulogize her and instead used the platform for his own agenda. I want to go right to you, Erica, because your family is in the funeral business. Is this odd to you? Do you typically see somebody use his own agenda while they're eulogizing someone?
Yeah, it's not odd, and this is another reason why you should be very clear about what your directives are going to be before you pass away, if you can be. What happens is a lot of times people will have their ceremonies in churches that sometimes the leaders of those churches, you can write me at Erica Cobb, will use that to promote their church or promote their ideology, because now they have a fresh audience that they wouldn't normally get. Even if you were just a person who was a leader in your community, not necessarily a major superstar like Aretha Franklin. So now you have someone who's basically hijacked the time because they know that millions of eyes are on them and made it all about themselves. It's very shameful. I'm not saying anything about what his message is. I know that the message wasn't supposed to be anything other than Aretha that day, and it was, so shame on you.
Yeah, how selfish is that? I mean, if that was your father's funeral, how robbed would you feel?
I've heard of this happening before, and it's like we come out of the weekend where we have a weekend to kind of digest Aretha's legacy and who she was and what she meant to all of us and all the people that we cared about. And I feel like here we are Monday morning, we're talking about this 50-minute eulogy, and also over the weekend with the Ariana Grande with the
groping.
I mean, I watched that, and at first I was like, maybe I'm kind of over, and then I looked at it again, and it was worse. I mean, who would have thought we're coming off of the Aretha Franklin weekend, and we're talking about the behaviors of two different people that were blessed and honored to speak at that. Very disappointed, very disappointed. They should be disappointed in themselves, both of them.
Absolutely.